Well, I'm back with Tony, the real estate guy. Today, we're talking about an agent's perspective to the loan process and some of the things that you need to think about when you're going to get a loan, and even right before you're getting ready to get pre-approved, because these things can either get you denied for a loan or it can not get your offer accepted when you make an offer. So Tony, tell me, what are the key ingredients that buyers need to know when they're thinking about getting a loan and buying a house?
Well, one of the first things is, of course, it's so easy to just go online, click on some of those large lenders that are out there online. I don't need to mention what their names are, but you know who they are.
Yeah.
And those things, believe it or not, as simple as they are, sometimes in a seller's point of view, is they would rather you deal with someone local, someone that they know that they can just pick up the phone, or the seller's agent can pick up the phone, call, check with the local lender. Hey, is this guy all right? Is everything kosher? Is his, everything look good? Where if you're working with one of those online brokerages, mortgage companies, you're not going to be able to get that personal touch, so to speak. So
yeah, I've seen some listing agents not accept offers with just a national pre-approval. So if you have one of those in hand, I would suggest getting a second one from a local lender. It'll only help you in the process, right?
Right. So you want to go to that local lender and then get your pre-approval through them. And of course, I have ones that I work with, give you 2 or 3 referrals. And then while you're going through the process, it's nice to have someone you can literally talk to, pick up the phone and call them on their cell phone and ask them for advice. Like, hey, is it okay if I do this, or should I do that? As far as like paying off credit cards. Believe it or not, it's not good sometimes to pay off your complete credit card. And you definitely don't want to go do something like, like, hey, we're going to be buying a house. Let me go to Jordan's Furniture and open up a $10,000 line of credit to buy my furniture. I mean, these are the kind of things you want to talk to with your lender. And like I said, having a local lender that you can literally just call up on the phone and talk to is definitely an advantage.
Right. So you really don't want to do anything without talking to your lender. Even job changes can affect your loan pre-approval. So as soon as you're starting to think about buying a home, pause before you do anything credit related and talk to a lender. Yeah. So it's important that you understand that. So Tony, tell me about interest rates and closing costs. Is every pre-approval equal, or are there some things that they need to consider?
Well, there's some lenders out there that will make it look like you're getting a great interest rate, but what they've done is they've bumped up the cost of the closing cost. So those are things you just got to be aware of also, and you'll see that from shopping around and just having a good lender that you can trust. And like I said, that I've worked with through literally hundreds of deals. So that's
and I mean, what we've seen is that typically the local lender has just as many options for loans, and they're usually very competitive and oftentimes better on the overall picture. So and you really want to look at that. And obviously closing costs are very important too, because closing costs might be very different from one lender to another. The bigger they are, the bigger the lender, the bigger the closing.
I can give you an example of my own personal. My daughter, she was buying a house that I renovated for her. And because of this lender, knowing the programs local in Massachusetts, was able to get her a $15,000 down payments paid for by the state of Massachusetts. Now, of course, there's stipulations where she's got to stay in there for a certain amount of years. She can't just turn around and sell it or that kind of thing. But I mean, what a great thing that was for her.
And that probably wouldn't have happened if she was talking to a national lender.
Exactly.
Because they wouldn't have cared. It's finding someone that really truly cares. That's obviously important in choosing an agent and a lender as well. So that is all just great information, Tony. If you want to reach Tony, you can click on the link below to book a call with him or give him a call anytime. What's your number?
774-230-5021.
All right, awesome.